What's up guys, Robert Optimal Bodies. Now, are you sick and tired of yo-yo dieting? So what I mean by that is, are you losing and gaining the same stone over and over again? So yeah, you go on a diet, you lose a stone, great, and then all of a sudden it's back on, and sometimes with some unwelcomed extra body fat. So if that sounds like you, and you've been spinning your wheels for years and years, keep listening. So reason number one that is happening for you, air fryer gone off. That's a good tip. Prep your meals. Anyway, different video. So reason number one, if you're gaining back that stone that you've lost, that might have took you 4 to 6 weeks or something, then 4 to 6 weeks after that, you're back to where you were, or even more so. To me, straight away, that says the diet that you picked was not sustainable, okay? So straight away, you've picked something that you can't do for the rest of your life. And most people don't see it like that. They think, right, I'm gonna do this 12-week plan, and then after that I'll just go back to eating what I did before. So yeah, sounds completely, really stupidly simple, but you need to pick a diet that you can see yourself eating for the rest of your life. Sounds stupid, sounds a bit extreme, but you do. So find something sustainable, and trust me, there are sustainability out there, because I've got clients that check in with me 5, 6, 10 years later that are still giving the foods, eating the foods that I give them, which is great. So if you're using an online coach, or you're doing your own research, or YouTube videos, whatever it may be, and you're setting this is your diet plan for only 12 weeks, then that is 12 years. We need 12 years plus, okay? So sustainability, pick a diet that you can still be doing when you're eating and your little grandkids, great grandkids are running around you. That's tip number one, to not yo-yo diet. Tip number two is, see it as a marathon, not a sprint. I get we're all in this massive rush to lose weight and to lose body fat really quick as possible, but we weren't in a massive rush to gain it. It takes years and years of just gaining like 1 pound or 2 every year. Obviously body fat can come off quicker than that, but if you're losing body fat too quickly, or should I say you're losing weight on the scales too quickly, it's most likely not going to be body fat. So if you're losing 5, 6 pounds every week, at least half of that could be muscle, and it's so dangerous, as I've spoke about it before. So let's say your resting metabolic rate, let's say you eat 2,000 calories a day and you stay the same weight. That's your maintenance. So if you start a diet, rapid fat loss or rapid weight loss, and you're losing half of that is muscle, then all of a sudden 2,000 calories could become 1,000 calories. So you could only eat 1,000 calories to stay the same weight. You could be eating 1,500 calories, and then you could be gaining weight off it. So this is why a lot of people come to me and say, I'm hardly eating anything, I'm just eating like plain chicken breast salads, rabbit food, and gaining weight. It's because you've lost weight too quickly, you've lowered your metabolism by losing too much muscle. So see your muscle as logs on the fire, burning that furnace, keeping your metabolism high. So the moral of this one is, go for 1 pound or 2 a week, sustainability, like the first point, really slow and steady. See it as a marathon, not a sprint, and in the long run, it will be worth it. I know it's a bit frustrating and you want to get it off as quick as possible, but if you're saying 3, 4, 5 plus pounds coming off the scale every week, it's going to be muscle, and that is your fire. Just see that as your fire going out. Then when you come off the diet, you can gain weight off hardly any calories, okay? So sustainability, it's a marathon, not a sprint. This leads me into my third and final point, and it's linked to number 2, is that you're doing too much cardio, okay? So chronically high cortisol levels, adrenaline, stressing the body, and it will fight back. So what it does, if it recognizes you're expending all this energy, these cardio bunnies all the time, which is great to see, that it's great to see the passion and the effort, but, and I've done it myself before, we all want to feel like we're pushing and getting a sweat on and burning more fat. Again, that metabolic rate will start to lower, and if you're expending too much, you can only burn so much fat a day. So if you're doing too much, where is that energy going to come from? Skeletal muscle is next on the chopping board. So again, like I said before, if you're losing muscle by doing too much, don't have to be just too much cardio, just too much in general, but at least if you're weight training, which is a little caveat, everyone should be doing resistance training of some sort, especially when dieting, to stimulate the muscle to be maintained. So if you're not use it in the weights, not the cardio, basically. Let the diet burn the fat, the calorie deficit, and let the resistance training keep the muscle, and we know the reason why, because we spoke of. So point number 3, doing too much cardio is going to cause muscle loss, and it's also going to downregulate that metabolism, because you're doing too much and because you're losing muscle. So I hope this helped, guys. 3 top tips and a little caveat on how to stop yo-yo dieting, because we all know it happens. We're all weight gain, weight loss, weight gain, and sadly it seems to be that when people gain the weight back, it's not just the stone that they lost they gain back, it might be a stone and a half. Then they have a stone and a half to lose. Whether they do or not, they might not. Say they do, stone and a half, but then they might gain 2 back, and it's just this constant yin and yang seesaw, yo-yoing back and forth, which it can be helped. Okay, so sustainable diet, nice and steady away, weight train, don't do too much cardio, nice steady away. Don't take skinny jabs and lose 20 stone in a week, because a lot of that will just be your skeleton and muscle, and we all know what happens to your metabolism if you're losing muscle. Robert Optimal Bodies signing out. Cheers, guys. And well done if you noticed that I took a layer of clothing off for every point. Don't know why, just for fun, but well done, and thanks for making it this far. Any questions, please like, share, comment, subscribe, etc. Cheers, guys.